This is kind of crazy. I'm testing the by far third place food delivery gig app, Grubhub, today. That means only Grubhub. No multi-apping, no DoorDash, no Uber Eats. How good is Grubhub if we tested it on its own? And maybe unfortunate for them, it's on a Monday, not particularly the busiest day, 5 p.m. And get this, we'll see. I already got my first order. I got it just as I went online, right like at 5 or after 5 p.m. And it was a really good offer. Take a look, this Bangkok balcony, like $12, 2 point some miles. What's going on? So I typically have been doing this test from 4:30 to 7:30. So I bumped it to 5 p.m. until 8 p.m. today. So we're gonna test Grubhub only for 3 hours. What do you think? Do you like Grubhub? Is this a sign of things to come? First offer that I was even sent was a higher paying margined offer? Let's find out together. I like Grubhub. You know, it's just a volume issue. They don't have the market share like DoorDash, who dominates, and even Uber Eats. They're down in like single digit monthly sales, by market share. That doesn't mean you shouldn't download the app. All I do, by the way, is help you make money in different side hustles. Welcome. I like Grubhub because they send me like one-off huge paying orders for whatever reason. So the challenge, because we already got one strong offer, is will this continue? Will I keep getting offers, and will they be good offers to pick from? So first delivery, 2 big bags of Thai food. And by the way, the restaurant told me, the owner or whatever manager was sitting there, and he goes, oh, by the way, you're like 1%. I'm like, what? He's like, speak English. He's like, you're like 1% of people that pick up speak English. Now I'm here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I've been doing gig work since 2015. I don't care if English is your first native language or not. I appreciate you watching. Let me know if you're a native English speaker. Doesn't matter to me, just do a good job, right? But I thought that's fascinating. Now this is a hand it to me. The customer says they're gonna wait at the bus stop closest to the street intersection. I know there's a bus stop right here. I don't know if that's where he's gonna wait. Or if there's a bus stop over this way. Let's see if I can see someone looking and waving. I'm gonna pull in here. Yeah, there's a bus stop right at their building. Okay, sweet, it's right over here. Oh boy, I have not done a Grubhub offer in a minute. The ones that I have, it's been sparse, right? I have the best customer. So they wanted to meet me at that bus stop. So I parked at the bus stop. It said bus stop right in front of the pinned destination. But it's a university, there's a lot of bus stops. So she was at another bus stop right around the corner. But there's 2 right around the corner, one on one street and one on the other side of the street. So I go to the other one on the other side of the street, and I'm like asking around. I'm like, so-and-so, so-and-so. So I call her, and she's like, oh, I see you, let me cross the street. She was at the 3rd bus stop within I don't know, a little circle radius there, so many bus stops. And then I handed her 2 huge bags of food, but then I didn't realize it was a pin delivery. I don't ever remember, and I know this, doing a pin delivery on Grubhub. Why? Because it's a 2-digit code versus some other apps, DoorDash, Uber Eats. I know it's more than 2 digits, maybe like 4 or 3. So I'm clicking around the Grubhub driver app, because sometimes you can still mark it as delivered. You're just like, hey, I forgot to ask for the code. So if there's a way to do that, let me know. But then I did the auto text, and you can text them asking for a code. It puts a little template in there. I was like, oh, sorry, you're the best, basically. And she texted me the code. Thankfully, she had her phone. She texted me the code instantly, and then I could complete the delivery. Now, I got something to show you after that one. I got what do we want to call these? Offers that are sent as you're finishing your assignment. It's not really a stacked offer. How do we want to title that? Let me know. But I got an offer as I was finishing this one Another monster bomb order. How? Grubhub on a Monday, they sent me this like $39 or whatever it is stacked offer. I think they're both here at Pasha, so it's only one restaurant pickup for like 9.9 miles. Insane. Now it goes a little bit outside of my desired zone up northeast of Fox Chapel, but I don't even care. Even if I run back like 5 miles into the zone, it's gonna be like 15 miles for like $39. It's still wonderful on cash flow and payout per mile. We got this big truck here blocking the the throughway. Everyone's got to go around. It happens. Got to unload, I guess, you know. So the one they said 5 minutes, the second one they said 10 minutes. I know. I just jumped back in the car real quick. I put my little delivery in progress sign up, even though I'm not doing Uber Eats, same thing. So I'm gonna wait. You know, it's super good pay. I could cancel, but again, volume on Grubhub. I'm just gonna run with it. So yeah, I just ran out here, put the sign up, the 4 ways. So let me jump back in there, get both. Hopefully they are ready faster than 10 minutes for the second one. But what's interesting about this offer, it's another 2-bag order. I mean, that's a good amount of food, and I don't typically get 2-bag orders. Like sometimes I do, sure, but it's certainly more rare. So the one's a 2-bag order and the other is a single. Now this first one is handed to me, and also interestingly, the first one is actually going away to that Fox Chapel area. Hold on. Oh, okay. Always construction. So I'm thinking the ending second location will bring me right back into the zone, which is fantastic. And I believe you can switch the delivery order, like what? On any app? You're an independent contractor? Let me know. Can you do it on basically any app, even if they don't let you like natively switch? I'm not sure. There's a lot of apps to keep track of. That's why we're a team, and one person in one marketplace. But again, I've been doing this since 2015. I appreciate it. Make sure to check out our new app, ShiftMate, to help you understand your earnings, track your earnings, have tax reporting, earn money as well, learn from others, and more. That's ShiftMate, shiftmateapp.com. You can pre-order right now before pricing increases. After launch, we're launching in like, I don't know, a month and a half or so in October. Now you clearly saw that I fully anticipated that that farther away Fox Chapel delivery was indeed the first delivery. Yeah, you can clearly tell that was not the case based on my reaction. So pay attention. I mean, it says, the pin said, oh no, drop off is right here first. Yep, it was here first in Shadyside. Now I'm going 20 minutes away. Again, it's not the worst. I accepted it. Like, it's gonna be you too. Like, hey, you accepted it, you know where it's headed. And there's no specific sub marketplaces on Grubhub like there is on DoorDash. Uber Eats is the same way, it's an open market. So I don't even have to head in anywhere, technically, on Grubhub. I probably will though, it's gonna be more of a rural suburban area anyway. Let's check in though. I asked you how much you think I'm gonna make per hour on Grubhub for 3 hours, and I purposely made the scale a little bit lower because like, I did not think I'd make more than, well, we still don't know. Knock on wood, we still don't know. But I put it like upper threshold 16 an hour, lower threshold like $10 an hour. And if I would have had to have guessed before the shift even started, I'd guess like 13, 14 an hour. But we're just getting started, hour 1. Let's find out if the actual earnings using ShiftMate are gonna be on that scale, or if we might be pleasantly surprised. Delivery's done, and I'm way out here in Fox Chapel. I've never really worked out in Fox Chapel. It is a high income area. All right, back into Highland Park where I wanna be. Here's the thing, as soon as I get back where I wanna be, I wanna stop driving as fast as possible. I wanna park, I wanna wait. Now you know your marketplace, you're gonna know, okay, I can wait here, I can wait here. There's not a ton of great areas. Oh, this person better not speed right past the officer. Oh boy. Here's a stacked order. $16.04, 8.2 miles. It's another one that's finishing north. That one was okay, but I don't want to go north again just to have to come back down. Same thing, I could stay up there, but let's see if we can get a stacked order with an even better payout per mile. That one was good, but it wasn't like insane. And frankly, right now we're doing quite good, knock on wood. And there's plenty of spots up here that I can just park and wait at somewhere. Oh no, there's no way. I know everyone's gonna be like, well, you told Grubhub you were gonna test their app. No, I wouldn't. I don't think you'd say that anyway. I can't believe this. Grubhub, where have you been my whole life? We should all drive for Grubhub, huh? Look at this offer. People's Indian, I forget the payout. It's like, I don't know, you're looking at it right now, I forget what it is. This is insane. On a Monday, another high paying, oh look, it's shorter as well. So it's high paying, Mike, but the positioning, we want to ping pong orders. Just like the game ping pong. As soon as I finish one, boom, I'm on another one. Then boom, I'm on another one. You can't always do that if you finish in a very suburban area. This is fantastic. It is short, it is high paying, and since it's short, it's leaving me in a fantastic zone for my next offer after this one. See, that is that little 5-minute investment just to drive down here again. 5-minute investment, and look what it yielded. And declining the right offers. I understand it's a risk versus reward, right? I can decline, and there's no guarantee that I'll get a super high paying offer after declining. That is the risk versus reward, knowing your marketplace, knowing how these apps typically perform. That's exactly why we built ShiftMate, to help you track some of this stuff, because you're busy enough. So all you have to do is enter in your info, and it'll give you the trend analysis, the data, and all this stuff to look at a glance. People's Indian pickup needed a few minutes there. They said 5, but I don't think it was 5. Oh, let's make the light. Wait, it's left. Alrighty. Well, I waited 2 minutes after the delivery, just pulled off here. This is something else. Dive Bar and Grill, 22 bucks, 3.6 miles. That is absolutely insane pay. Now I started thinking like, wait a minute, what about the mileage? Oh, this is a fun left right here. This is a fun left right here. So let's make a note. It's 2.5 miles to the dive bar. So if they quoted what was it, like 3.5 or something? Then it should be a mile delivery after pickup, if it includes your current destination. I don't think any of them really include your like current destination, do they? I guess I haven't paid attention in a minute. So let's go do this monster 22 plus offer. Today is insane so far. Knock on wood. I don't want to jinx it. The time is flying. It's like 7 already. I might just keep riding this, well, obviously for at least another hour. That's the 3-hour mark. Pickup's ready, and I even told the guy, like, wow, I'm getting a lot of 2-bag orders, because it's another large 2-bag order. And he said, well, that's good. Hopefully more tips. And he's right, because a bigger order, bigger basket size, bigger customer spend, possibly, because there's no guarantee, right? More of a customer tip, especially if they're just, you know, tipping off a percentage or what have you. We've talked about this before. That's why in certain areas of your marketplace, there might be more fast food restaurants. Think about DoorDash, and these companies call it AOV, average order volume, or the basket size. You know, how much is a customer spending? The AOV or basket size on McDonald's is gonna be different than like, you know, restaurant or nicer spot. And again, there's no guarantee of, you know, higher tips. That's why on these Grubhub runs, I've had what, at least 3 of them as big double bag orders. That's why I'm getting these like $18, $22 orders, because that's what they're doing. They're probably tipping more. Camera battery died, but you get the point, right? Oh, new buildings right here. Interesting. You know how they say never shop for groceries when you're hungry? I feel like we should transition that to never do food delivery when you're very much always in restaurants and smelling awesome food. I'm doing it again. I'm spending money. I never do this. And knock on wood again, this is a higher paying shift. We got some nacho cheese combos. I gotta show everything to you. So we got the little, it's a little one, the tropical Red Bull. So, hey, it is what it is. Let's continue. I was online that entire time actually, and I didn't get anything, which is surprising because this is an even more dense area, kind of Lawrenceville area. We just got our answer. Wow. To how Grubhub quotes the offers, like the distance. Because I just got this offer, Chula Indian, 2.1 miles. And the distance between the restaurant and the customer is like right across the street. So obviously they're quoting from your current destination to the restaurant. I feel like I should have known this, but hey, you know, it's better to be sure than guess. They're quoting the entire distance. So from this area where I was at right now, this gas station, it says 1.9 miles to Chula Indian. So across the street, down the road, it's gonna be 2.1. So it's quoting the entire delivery. Interesting, is that always the case? Then I guess we gotta double check on the other apps, huh? I forget. If you got this far in the video, I know, can you just, real quick, can you like the video? Can you consider subscribing? All I do is help you make money in different side hustles. Make sure to check out ShiftMate. We'll go over the numbers using ShiftMate later. ShiftMateApp.com. Appreciate everyone that's either on our wait list email or who have reserved their spot already at our launch pricing. And there you have it on a very nice Monday evening here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Listen, 3 hours dinner rush on Grubhub only. We forget, you might have started, well, me too. We might have started this video like, oh, Grubhub is awful. They'll send you a offer an hour. I fully expected it was not gonna be that busy. We got offers. We got high margined offers. I didn't have to decline that many, which kept me moving instead of just waiting for more offers. This was some kind of shift. This is exactly why, folks, A, you're a subscriber, right? But this is why you multi-app, driving on different apps at the same time. But even so, like if you're new, you want to get used to the app first, don't delete the app. You haven't, it's a little bit slow. I wouldn't delete it because then you're just taking off an option, a platform option for you. So let's put these numbers in to ShiftMate. All you're gonna do, reset your trip odometer whenever you're going online. When you're done or you take a break, you record the trip odometer, in this case 20, well, it'll be here, 28.9 or whatever the miles were. That's all you have to do. And then we're gonna go in here, we're gonna enter in the data and it's gonna auto-calculate basically everything else. What you're looking at is our deeper insights grading scale. So there's different colors, red, that needs improvement, yellow, that's like, so-so, areas of opportunity, and then green, where you wanna hit with each one of these metrics. Now, if I tap on one, it will show me the scale that I want you to hit. That's after 10 years of gig work, talking with thousands of gig workers like you. And we're probably gonna have a custom scale for you as well if you wanna adjust it. If you do wanna use our recommendations or customize your own scale for each metric, so stay in the know. We might add that for you. But man, margin good. Dollars per mile payout was good. Everything, downtime was good. The earnings per hour was stellar, ridiculous on the macro. Just like when you're driving, how do you take the data into an actionable plan? So, well, we have a reports feature. You can actually export your data. You can take a look at that or tax report it. But even so, on a general basis, this gives me ideas and reminders like, hey, don't forget about Grubhub. Maybe you don't really want to go, oh, this road's closed up here. That's fine, we'll go this way. But yeah, don't delete it. Don't forget to go online, use it, And if it's working for you, you just lean into Grubhub. So basically what that means for me is I'm gonna go online with Grubhub and lean into that over the next couple of dinner rushes because it's been so good. I'm gonna pay more attention to it. I'm gonna look for offers coming in. And if they keep sending me volume, high paying offers, the more and more I'm gonna drive for Grubhub. What a stellar shift. I am so pumped because there's nothing more fun than it's like perfect, pristine, beautiful weather. It's reminding me of San Diego. I lived there for 3.5 years. This is my hometown though, Pittsburgh. It's like beautiful evening, making great money, everything's easy. That is what you want.